Hello, good morning. Okay, let me just this is too loud for me. Too loud. And let's see. Yeah, I can hear myself. That's cool. So, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to... Okay, well, first of all, here I am. Good morning. Some coffee because yes. Like, just why not? Okay. Let's zoom this in just a little bit. Cool. Okay, so maybe I lowered this too much for me. So, good morning. Thank you very much for being here. Today, well, the streaming has already begun, so there's no reason to keep this in here. Oppa! I didn't work in other layer. That's my fault. Okay, let's just do this and switch. Nope, that's not the color that I want. This is the color that I want. Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. So, yesterday, let me show you. This was, I really liked to do this project. We were working inside. Where is it? I think it's this one. Oh, the volume is all over the place. Okay, bit better. So, yesterday I was working with this shot. I mean, it's a very simple shot, but to be honest, it has been a while since the last time I actually worked with some roto and green screen and trying to delete some tracking points and all this kind of stuff. So it was like a really good practice for me. Okay, so these colors are all over the place because I was working in aces. Although, what? I think it was not saved. Like, no. Let me, oh, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so here's the final shot. The person clicks on the screen, taps the screen, and the video begins to play. So that's a little bit easier. The only thing that I'm not comfortable enough is the fact that all the, how can I say this, like these kind of reflections, natural reflections that were here, I wasn't able to keep them. That's the only thing that I didn't like about this work. But to be honest, I have no idea how to preserve them. Well, now that I think about it, maybe it's not about preserving them, but about trying to reconstruct them, maybe. The thing is that I'm not sure how could I do that. I mean, if it was like I mean, if it had no movement, that would be kind of easy, okay? Because I could just put something on top, like an overlay, and that's the end of it. But in this case, it has movement, so I would not know how to replicate that kind of movement. So for today, what I want to do is to try and make another practice like this one. I really like that one. So I'm going to my library, artgrid.io. This is not a sponsored video by any means. I do have an affiliate link. So if you want it, you can just ask for it. It is green screen. Well, I'm not sure if I want green screen or just some roto work. What can we... Okay, the thing that I hate about this kind of things is that it already has some post-production work. So I don't like that kind of stock footage. I mean, you could practice. Oh, but come on. Do you see how this is not accurate? It kinda drifts. And that's not good, because if you want to practice, you need footage that you can actually use. So that's not good. This one looks... This may be good enough, but it's a bit too simple for what I'm looking for. This will be simple. I need a little bit more of movement. Maybe people like passing in front of a camera, or maybe like a hand. No. Maybe if we have... Okay, this could be interesting, maybe. I'm not sure. This one's out of focus. I need rack focus. It does that. Maybe that could be interesting too. But I'm not sure. I'm not even sure that I want like to do another screen. Maybe I should, just to practice, because screens are basic, very basic, but still this looks already... Oh, this one could be good. So what they told him was, don't move this, please don't move it. And yeah, he did a great work, because it kind of doesn't move. But we need a little bit of chaos, not that much, but... Oh, this one looks... This one looks better. I don't like it, like, not one bit, to be honest. Because there is like a lot of movement. I wouldn't like to try to roto those hands. I mean, it may be... This one has like a lot of tracking points. You don't need that amount of tracking points. I understand why are they are there, but it's not necessary like at all. Oh, many screens. That's interesting. Okay, this occlusion is kind of interesting. What about the glare? The glare in that screen. Okay, not sure. Do we have... I mean, all of these are green screen like screens. I would like to see a little bit more of this, like just normal green screen footage. Yeah, like this dog. Oh, this one looks interesting. This one is very interesting. I don't like this, not one bit. Because you would need to I mean, maybe you could key out the hand with 2 color keys, one for green and one for blue, but I'm not sure. This one is too far away. Okay, this looks interesting. Like a casual hacker doing his thing. I mean, the awful thing about this one is like the amount of overlapping with all those screens. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different surface trackers. Yeah, let's try this one. I hate it. Let's try it. Add to cart. Let's just hope that it was like, oh yeah, Ari Alexa Mini log. That's amazing. Yeah, I like this one. I mean, not really, but this one could make like a really interesting practice for me. What are we listening to? Ride of the Valkyries. Okay, that's too much. What about some good old lo-fi? Red Gamba. I think that's good enough. Cool. So we're not going to use this project anymore. Let's make another one. So this is the one about the hacker screens. That's great. And did I already? Oh, it's still downloading. It's a large file. I mean, this is like a 15-second clip. I will not use the whole 15 seconds, to be honest. I will just select 5 just to make the point. But I will select the part where he is typing in the keyboard. So that will be, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the part. Cool. So what we first need to do is to, here is my footage. Let's import this into DaVinci Resolve. So I am going to use, change it. I'm going to use Fusion, the standalone version. But the thing here is that I will use DaVinci to establish the resolution and the color workflow. And then we're going to export a EXR file so it runs smooth inside Fusion. And with that, everything should go okay. Cool. Let's see. Let's just throw this into a new timeline. I will reformat this into 1920 by 1880. Yep, exactly. 25 FPS, that's perfect. No color management whatsoever. I mean, not in the project settings because that's better for Fusion. And I'm going to take from here, let's say until the moment, 5 seconds. That's amazing. The best 5 seconds I could ever ask for. Cool. Okay. So what I need to do is to export this into ACES. I mean, I could use ACES CG instead of ACES AP0. I'm not sure because yesterday I used AP0. Yeah, I should export in AP0 first. Okay, so 1920 by 1080. It's a shame that we're going to waste all this resolution, but yeah, it's widescreen, so why not? Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into my ACES transform. And we're going to set the input to Arilog C3. Perfect. Yep, and no output transform. I just wanna take a look to this footage original color. Yeah, it looks amazing. Those greens are perfect. Like them. Oh, I hope that that is going to give us some interesting kind of problems, because this one should be added after. That one has to be added. Maybe we should need to erase it before and then add it, but that would be a pain, a real pain. So this one goes for Aces AP0. Let me get my coffee out of the way. Thank you, coffee. And what I'm going to do is just export this as an EXR sequence. So we're going to select EXR, DWA, the DreamWorks kind of workflow, and 1920 by 1080, that's perfect. 25 frames per second, no audio, of course, because this is an image sequence. And then go into Documents, YouTube. This is alive, and it's the streaming number 4. That's amazing. Let's get some footage. Well, this is actually the EXR sequence, so I will call this my EXR sequence. What? Okay, let's go. And the name of this is green hat footage. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. My streaming computer is kind of suffering. I mean, oh my god, stop recording. Okay, this is like a huge problem. Yeah, my computer is gone. The thing is that, oh my god. Okay, so what just happened is that I lost image in my second monitor. Well, it's not my second monitor, it's actually my main monitor of the streaming PC. And this is a problem because I have no control whatsoever if I'm not able to. Okay, give me a second. I will have to check the connections. Wow, this is very unfortunate. Let's see if we can solve it somehow. Let me see. So first what I try to do is just to, oh yeah, that's one of the weirdest kind of errors that I've ever seen. So what I did, the only thing that I had to do was I was really scared, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was absolutely scared. But it's all good. I lost my image in the second monitor, but I just unplugged again my HDMI and it was all fine. So that's cool. I mean, not cool, but given the circumstances, that was one of the best things that could ever happen. Okay, so we're done with DaVinci Resolve. We don't need it anymore. Let's go right into Fusion. And I need to go into my documents, 2024, YouTube, live, number 4. And here's my, where's my, yes, EXR sequence. Yeah, let's go. Fusion, cool. So I need a loader. I need to load my EXR sequence, which should, I cannot, oh, okay, let's go. Number 4, EXR, this one. And the first thing that I need to do is, yeah, review my footage. Let's go into preferences because I need to know if the frame rate is accurate. So I go into frame format and it is not. I need this to be 25 frames per second. 1080p, that's perfect, and save. Cool. So the next thing is that I want to work in ACES, but in ACES CG, not ACES AP0. So what I need to do is to set the color space here, and I'm going to change it from, oh, this is just for the color model. No, color space transform, here it is. So my input is ACES AP0 linear, yes, and I want this to be in ACES. Let me, okay, I'm not sure if it is AP0 or AP1. Let me see. ACES CG standard. I'm not sure. This is AP0 linear, right? This document describes the AP1 color primaries and their use as the basis for. Okay, so it is AP1. For ACCG, it is AP1. AP0 is just for the other stuff. ACES Apollo? What? So I don't have ACES CG, but I do have linear. Huh. My output is AP1. From AP0 to AP1. To be honest, I'm a little bit confused. So is the AP1 are the primaries, right? Just the color space, and CG is a transfer function. That's what I think. Now, yeah, ACCG is the transfer function, but it's not here. Okay. What is the difference between ACCG and linear? Yeah, ACCG versus linear. You're working on is rendering at ACCG or linear, and what advantages? That's interesting. Let's see. ACES is gamut, linear is gamma. Transfer function. If you render ACCG, you're rendering linear gamma in the ACES gamut, depending on the render engine. Rendering linear could mean you are using sRGB primaries, essentially in sRGB gamuts or limited gamuts. Yeah, ACES specifies two gamuts, AP0 and AP1, yes. So using the phrase the ACES gamut is ambiguous, yes. ACCG uses the AP1, yes, that's true. Yeah, the other is the archival one. It should be more or less transparent. Even then, cases where I've had to import CG in one color space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just use AP1 linear. I'm not sure why I cannot use ACES CG, which should be a thing, but yeah, okay, AP1 linear, perfect. And then what I'm going to do is add another one, which is going to go from AP1 linear into sRGB. sRGB. Cool. So this is like to monitor my output. I mean, I could actually, let's see, I don't need a lot. What I need to do is Log linear. Let me color space view lot. The source is linear, the output is 2.2. Oh my god. Oh, sRGB, which is the same. Oh, cool. Let me disable this node. Okay, this is not great. This should be great. Okay, I'll just use the Fusion Violet and activate this one. That's perfect. Okay, so here I'm working with my linear, and the output is in sRGB. So I don't need to work here, just work here. And the first thing I'm going to do is try to, well, for the tracking, I don't need to be in linear. So I will do my best. What should I do first? I could make the key, and that will give me like a matte, a negative matte of this person. So, 130. Yeah. Well, that's too much. 126. Cool. If I key first, no, I will need to roto. I mean, it's a simple roto, but it's painful nevertheless. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to Mocha. Launch Mocha. And here what I'm going to do is start tracking the screens one by one. But first I need to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to do two different shapes. No, let's do just one shape, like right here in the middle. I hate this thing. I hate it. Okay, let's try this one. So this is just like a garbage mat. Okay, so I just want to get rid of everything around this guy, because that's going to mess up my tracking points. Okay, and first let's try to track him. Is this not the button? Oh, there you go. Yeah, of course the arm is not going to be tracked very well. Some of these parts are not tracked, but we're going to fix that like in a minute. Okay, I will first adjust this one. So that's perfect. Well, it's not, but it's good enough. I will fix this one. Okay, and this one. Cool. And now individuals. Cool. So, well, let's track these backwards. Okay, not that much to do. Just do this, maybe a little bit of this, and okay, that's cool. I will just make sure that this is the first part. Okay, this one is perfect, so no problem. And here are going to be the issues. So what I need to do is to follow his arm. What should I do to follow this? Maybe I should rotate this one. So maybe if I just do this and try to, with the letter W, start rotating, that should be enough. Okay, let's go all the way up here. Cool. Yeah, that's too much, but I'm going to adjust it right here. Cool. And then just select these ones. Try to do this. Yeah, I think that works. This one is not going to be right here. I mean, I should not be modifying that much like individual points, but let's, yeah, maybe I'll just try to do this so it is not, oh, a little bit more. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will need to keep this. Okay, so right here, I'm going to select all of this, W, start rotating. Cool. This one goes right here, and let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, we've got a problem with the one on the top. Let's fix this. I hate that it is going to ruin my tracking point. Okay, I'm trying first to keep track of this one because it is gliding like so bad. Okay, that's much better. The hands are perfect. Maybe I will correct a little bit of these ones. That's cool. And now it has to return. I mean, it should already be. Let's do a keyframe here and then select all of this, W, start rotating. It's perfect. Cool. And yeah, this one can just go here. Okay, so we already have this guy removed. That's perfect. And we also need to remove this one over here because we have another screen. I have my questions about how this is going to work exactly, but okay. This should be fun, right? Okay, so this is left guy. Cool. And right now I'm going to deactivate the tracking so it is not tracked anymore. And I'm going to create another mask for this other guy. He doesn't move, fortunately. So I'm going to go into the last frame and try to just be very careful. Yeah, this corner is not going to help me like at all, so let's face it. Okay, the only thing that I think that will be a problem is this screen, but let's see. That's cool. That's not cool, but it's fixable. It is drifting, but fixable. Oh, cool, no problem. So I'm going to, I mean, this should not be a problem for the tracking. So I'm going to just cut it right here. I will move this like this, and these are actually going to stay away. Cool. Let's check out these ones. I mean, first I'm going to see if this screen is not being occluded. It's not perfectly. I'm going to take a look into these points now. Yeah, no problem, no issues. And the ones on the right, yeah, no problem at all. So, cool. So we already have our two occlusion masks. This is right guy. I'm going to, yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is start tracking each screen. This one is the easiest. I mean, this one is going to be crazy because, I mean, I think this would be solved with just a couple of keyframes. But okay, let's try it. I'm going to use my, this is a spline, X spline, B spline. Okay, let's use the X spline as we normally do. And I'm going to select all this area, the 4 corners, the 4 theoretical corners of my screen. What if I will try, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but let's see. Okay, and I will have to eyeball this one. Cool. Okay, so what I want to do is set it in the bottom. This one is going to be set as subtract. This one also, well, actually, subtract or transparent. What should I do? Just transparent, not subtract. Transparent. Cool. So right now I will try to, oh my god. I feel like it moved. I mean, it shouldn't. Yeah, I will try to set the corners like in a more, select all of them. I did it wrong. Okay, cool. I'm going to do this. Okay, that's much better. That gives me like a, oh my god, it didn't perform as I wanted to. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, that's perfect. So now I will be able to fix this, try to make it look as much as I can as the original shape. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to work. It is not. Oh my god, what is happening? I think, no, this mask is ruining me. Left guy, he should be subtracted. Maybe that's what I was. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, better. The letters on the background are actually messing with my tracking, but it is not as messy as I thought it would. It is sliding a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to track it all over again. Let's go into the dope sheet. It is the layer number 3. This is the track, so I'm going to delete absolutely everything that has to do with the tracking. All this, and what is this? Oh, okay. Command C. Yeah, all of this. Yes. Okay, so it is already deleted. And right now I'm going to, instead of trying to take this out of the monitor, I'm going to adjust it so it is like right in the corner. The reason is that the letters on the background are messing with my tracking. So what I need to do is to try to make it as little as possible, this area. I think that's, is that a good shape? Let's see. Well, I'll do the surface in a moment. Well, maybe just now. I will take my surface and adjust this like right in the corner, right where the pixels are. Like right here, I think. Did I do it right here? No, here. Okay. And you know, I didn't take in consideration the, what's the name of this thing? I think this is better. This looks good, right? I am trying to look at the separation. I mean, yeah, it looks great. Cool. So I don't want to see this. I just want to track my screen, and let's try it again. I'm not sure. I mean, yes, it is gliding. But why? Oh, the line. Okay, let me parameters, adjust track. No, not adjust, but I don't need. Do I need the shear? I will say adaptive contrast. Let's see if that helps. That line. I think it's better. I think it was a little better. Yeah, the thing is that the thing that I don't like about this is that it starts like flickering, you know? Okay, I'm going to do something else. Before trying to make another tracking, I will get rid of that line. It's awful, I don't like it. It shouldn't be there, but it is. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so right here, I'm just going to put like a couple of keyframes. It is right, oh my God, is it right here? I think it is. Yes, it is. I nailed it. Okay, so it is right out of frame. Right here, I think. Is it right? No. Okay, I'll adjust it here. Cool. I mean, thankfully, this is like a very stable shot, so there's no need to do some crazy trackings. But yeah, that one is messing my whole track. So let's see if this works. Awful line. Okay. So my this is going to be also a subtract, as well as the left and the right guy. Oh, he should be subtracted. Okay, cool. Subtract, subtract, subtract. No tracking, perfect. And let's try it again. Let's see if the track gets a little bit better. It does. It is better. It is much better. I love it. That's perfect. I mean, Mocha is just amazing, to be honest. That's for sure. Okay, so we already have, I mean, we have a little bit of a drift at the end, but I mean, I could just do this to adjust it. I mean, it's just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. Maybe right here I would need to put like another keyframe. Maybe the keyframe is not good right here. Maybe I messed up. Okay, I'm going to delete this keyframe. Where does it start gliding? Oh, it's right here near the end. So I'm going to add a keyframe and just do this. It is like, oh, I just a little bit less. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Cool. So we already have the left screen. Well, screen 1, I would say. 01. Because we have 5. Oh my god. But I think we're on the right way. Okay, so I don't need to track this anymore. So that's going to stay as it is. And right now we're going to try this screen. The one on the, like in the middle. I'm not sure what's going to happen because I can't even see. I cannot see like 3 of the 4 corners. Oh my god. What about the surface on this one? Is this accurate? Yeah, it behaves well. I didn't notice that it is like moving in a vertical way, but it does, so that's perfect. Yeah, the screen is locked in. I love it. Okay, perfect. This one is ready to go. Let's try the second one. It's been occluded like in the 90% of the footage, you know? So I have no idea. I mean, I'm going to put a keyframe right here. This is the much amount of corners that I'm able to see. Okay, so we'll try this one. Yeah, just a little bit outside of the actual screen. So where is the screen? I have no idea. Let's say that it is right here. Let's imagine that those are the points where this screen lives, because I have no idea. We're going to try to adjust this, which are the only 2 points that I can actually see, the only 2 corners. Is this accurate? Oh my god, I was doing some. Okay, right now that's better. What about here? And what about here? Is that good? Let's see the surface. Yeah, I'm going to point it right in the corners of these ones. Or is the screen like that? Like towards? Or is it like... No, oh, yes, it is. Well, maybe it is accurate, you know? I think that's good enough. Okay, let's try it. Let's track backwards. Yeah, of course it doesn't work. Oh, I'm such a fool. What this thing... Oh, yeah. I'm doing everything wrong. I should also make this invisible, because it is not part of the screen. And also... Oh my god, I will need to... Yeah, okay, so... This one is going to be green because it's already done. These are the screens that are going to be occlusion masks. This is going to be an occlusion mask as well, because I don't need to see this one like at all. And it is messing up all of my tracking. Yeah, just a big fat mask. I don't care. Okay, and just a couple of keyframes should be enough. Cool. And what about this? Let's move like the whole mask. A little bit of rotation maybe. Yeah, and a little bit of skew. Cool. Cool. And what about... Oh, it's drifting like so bad. Is that enough? Is that enough for you? Yeah, it's enough. And what about here? It starts to move right here. So let's go. Okay, and this should be it. Yeah, yeah, that's good enough. Computer, monitor. This is the third screen. Monitor. I will say just monitor. This is going to be set to subtract. Don't track it. This is my fifth layer, which is this. So let's try it again. It was kind of perfect. I am not sure why it started to move right here, because the left guy is already being subtracted, you know, and there is nothing here. I'm really confused. I'm not sure why it started moving. What's this? Subtract, 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 subtract. Should I subtract this one? No. No, no. Let's see. What about adaptive contrast? Oh, this is just for the mesh generation. What about just this? Let's try it. Cool, that's perfect. I like it. It's not perfect, let's be honest. But to be fair, there's not much footage that is going to be visible right here, so no problem. Let's try to track it forwards. No, this is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, no, let's get rid of that tracking. Dope shit. Tracking. Let's select all. Can I just select here and delete? Oh my god, there are a lot of tracking points. No, I will just delete here. What did I do? Okay, and all of this. Okay. I didn't like that one. Oh, what did I do? I messed up. Yeah, that was not what I was supposed to delete. Okay, focus, focus. We need to delete the ones from the layer 5. Yep, this one. Yeah, that was not cool. Okay, so now, theory, yeah, it's already gone. Oh, the ones from the left were good enough. Okay, yeah, good enough. The ones from the right. The thing is that I will try to first just put like a keyframe. Try to eyeball it, move the whole thing. Of course it is moving. I will try to do this because I think the screen should be there. Is that? Okay, let's try it again. No, it is not working. Like, at all. I mean, towards the end it is cool, but there's nothing to be tracked. Let's face it. I'll just do some keyframes. Where am I? Okay, I will delete all of this. Check on it. Where is? Okay, I need to delete this. Okay, so let me. I think that this should be actually a little bit more over here, and maybe this here. Oh no. Okay. as soon, yeah, okay. Let's go over here and fix this. Yeah, maybe that is why this is all failing, because even my keyframes are not accurate. I mean, this may seem like a very simple shot, which, yeah, it is, to be fair. But at the same time, it is still kind of difficult. Okay, cool. So what I'll try to do is, here's like a lot of movement, I think. So let's move it right here. That should be enough, right? Kinda, yeah. Another movement there. Oh, maybe I should track. You know what? I don't have enough tracking thingies. Okay, there is one thing that I didn't consider, which could be interesting. Try to grab the track from the screen 1. Could that work? Oh, that works. Why didn't I think about that in the first place? I will erase this keyframe, this one as well, and yeah, this one. I mean, it's not perfect. Oh, it was perfect. Come and see. And I will just do this. Just a little bit. Cool. Okay, that's much better. I like this one. Yeah, I'm grabbing the tracking from the other shot, so this is good enough. That's perfect. Whew. Oh my god, this is kind of exhausting, you know. This is the screen number 2. I will set this to green, and we have already 2 track. They're still not perfect, which I hate. I hate that they are not perfect. Okay, maybe I should just do this. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's gliding a little bit. Right here, it is gliding. It's kind of difficult for me to know where should I put my keyframes. It's not perfect. I will do this. How can I? Oh. Okay, these ones look good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. I mean, let's face it, it's good enough. I need to track this one. This one should be like monitor. I will put this as a transparent because of course I don't want to be affected. And let's track this one from the beginning. Yeah. Here, and what is that? I really don't know. You know what? I should have used the much. I messed up. I should have used the better resolution clips. Yeah, too late for that, Daniel. So let's move on. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I will need to subtract all of the above, usual, except the monitor, yes. Oh my god, what did I do? What did you do? Oh, here is layer 7. This is the screen number 3. And now we're going to try and track it. Let's see. Working. Kinda working. Kinda good enough. I mean, the beginning and the end is kind of flawless. I will just adjust this little guy here. That's the only thing that I would adjust. What if I... What if I try to stabilize this? I mean, that could help just to see. I'm not sure why I didn't do this before, but yeah, this looks perfect, right? Not perfect. But is it good enough? Let's try to play back from here. Oh my god, what did I do? It didn't crash. I did something wrong. Let's see my maths. Oh! I hope this didn't crash. I think it crashed. Ah my god, it crashed. I didn't save it. This is so frustrating. Yes, auto recover. I would like to open this. Yes, this. I don't know how, but this thing said it. I was almost crying, you know? But okay. What? No. This was not saved like the whole way. Yeah, autosave saved me. I mean, it was not saved like the whole thing, but still better than nothing, right? Oh yes, the only thing that it didn't save was the last tracking, so that's not a problem. Yeah. Don't be sad, guys, don't be sad. Everything's good, everything's good. I was really nervous at one moment, but it's all good. This is the screen number 2. And this is like much more difficult than the one from yesterday. Thank God I did that practice yesterday before trying to do this. This is not going to be here anymore, so transparent. I don't need it. And let's do, once again, our Bezier. Right here, 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 and here. Okay. Okay, so this is good enough, right? Okay. I will put another keyframe right in the end, just to make sure. I mean, this is going to be here, maybe a little bit of this. Oh, what did I do? Yes, I will have to compare both shots. Okay, what about this? It should be a little bit more, well, no, let's do it backwards. Oh, I'm not doing this well. Cool. What about this versus this? Cool. Let's see the one on that bottom left. Here it has to go. Bottom left. Bottom left. Cool. Bottom right. Good enough. Right here. Yeah, better. Bottom right. A little bit here, maybe. Yeah, perfect. So this is good. So what I'm going to do is just track it again, all over again. This layer has to be right on the bottom. This one has to, yes. I will select this one and subtract it. So it doesn't, I don't need to subtract this one. Subtract, and transparent. Cool. So let's select our last monitor. Let's save, just in case. And let's track it. What? Why? Oh, here. Up, I stop. And let's track this. And let's hope for the best. This is a mess. This is not working. Like, at all. This is a huge mess. Wait, what's happening? I mean, this is one of the easy trackings. I will try to... What? It is transparent. I don't want to see it. Why is it changing so much? Is it because of the keyframe? Okay, let's try it the other way around. So... Oh yeah, perspective. I need perspective. Let's track it. Oh, this is kind of awful, you know? Why? Why is it behaving like this? What if I try to get rid of this keyframe instead? Go back here and try to track it. So it is not forced to end at a certain point. I mean, no. I was about to say that it... Well, yeah, it is a little bit better. I will just adjust it a little bit, okay? So I'm not worried about this. Just do this and that. A little bit this, a little bit of that. And I mean, this is already better than before, right? I think. Let's try to do this one here. Oh, this one is all over the place. What if I... It should be there, right? No, that's like too much. No. I don't know why. Okay, good enough. This is sliding like so much to the left. And I have no idea why, because this guy is already... Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. But let's just continue. Okay, perfect. I mean, good enough. It is always good enough, I think. I will just adjust these guys right into the center of these tracking points. The first tracking points that I'm actually able to see, by the way. Cool. And let's check the surface. And this one should be like in the right spot, right? Oh my god, that wobbling in the middle is awful. I mean, it's not that bad, but of course it's not great. And yeah, I understand, like in this part of the shot, this is the only area that this one's able to try to do some kind of tracking. That's why it's losing it. But I have no option. Oh my god, yeah, it's losing it. Like absolutely losing it. Here, do you see this? I should try to preserve. Yeah, it's so lost. I need to do this. And also this. Yeah, it is like a big mess. Yeah, I don't like how it starts wobbling around, like all over the place. But I'm not sure what to do. Okay, just try to move these points. No. Yeah, these movements are like very chaotic. I will not be able to do it perfectly, but that's good enough. Hey, what are the specs of your PC? I mean, most of the time your PC does it render really fast. Okay, the thing is not about my PC components, to be honest. It's more about the optimization of the resources. If you see this footage, okay, let me go into DaVinci. Okay, first, save, close, save. Oh my god, the fusion composition was not saved at all. What kind of games I like to play? YouTube live number 4. This is a fusion comp. What? Yeah, fusion comp. Plus, what's the name of this? Hacking screens. Cool. Okay, so now I can open DaVinci Resolve. So the thing about this footage is that it is in log, Apple ProRes HQ, and the resolution is kind of high. Let's see the original resolution. This file is 4096 by 1536, so it is 4K, right? That is like a huge amount of pixels. So what I did was to set my export to 1080p instead of 4K. So that's already 4 times the difference of the resolution. Well, actually, yeah, a quarter of the original resolution. So when I export it, I use EXR as well as Apple ProRes and also the NX codecs. Those are very fast to render because all of the information is in a frame per frame basis. So it is like easier for the computer and the software to actually be able to render everything. So, and the other thing is that I am using Fusion Studio. So there are like small steps, small actions, every step at a time, that I am able to make this a little bit easier for my computer. And to actually answer your question, I don't remember. I always forget. But yes, I'm going to tell you. I think this should be... Yeah, here it is. In the description of all of my videos here in the channel, here it says the motherboard is an Asus ATX an X670. The thing about this motherboard is that I didn't actually like it. So this is the one I use, but to be honest, I don't like it. I would prefer to have a Gigabyte brand of motherboard because Asus, I didn't like it, the motherboard. I'm not sure if it's just this model. I'm not sure if it is Asus as a whole, but I don't like it. The processor, I like it. It's an AMD Ryzen 7, the 7700. That's perfect. The RTX 3070. So as you can see, it is not like a 3080 or a 3090. I have 2 terabytes of SSD, and I didn't talk about the RAM, but I have 64 gigs of RAM of Corsair. Oh, here, no, this is not the RAM. But yeah, 64 gigs. Good thing you remembered to save this time. Oh, that was a very good thing. I'm not sure what would have happened. Well, I would have lost all of my work if I didn't save, right? That's what would have happened. Your workflow is really good, but your PC is really good too. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, yes, it is a good computer. I love it. And before this computer, I assembled it last year. Like, yeah, it is 1 year old actually. So it's like kind of the birthday of my computer. Its first year alive with me. Before I had a 1070 from GTX 1070 from NVIDIA, which was great, but not that great. 32 gigs of RAM, and my processor was a 5600, I think, i5, Intel i5. So the upgrade was really needed. And yeah, I love it. Okay, let's launch Mocha again. Oh my god. So we already have screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3 I will say it is a mediocre job, but still good enough. I mean, this is not going to the big screen, right? So no problem. I am getting nervous about the screen on the background here. Maybe I should just do a couple of... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do just like a tracking. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm such a genius. I am such a genius. Okay, cool. Cool. So what I'm going to do is activate the monitor, subtract it. Cool. I am going to make a new layer. But what I'm going to track is this. I am going to track actually all of this. I'm going to make Mocha think that this is like a big monitor, okay? A huge monitor, okay? So what this is going to do is I am just going to use the tracking data. Should I try it? Okay, subtract, yes. Awful line, subtract, yes. Left guy, subtract, yes. Right guy, subtract, yes. Screen 1 and 2, I don't care. Screen 7, I don't care. Well, let's make it transparent for this tracking. Okay, so let's see. It should be good. This one should be good. Please be good. I need you to be good. You're not doing well. No. This has... no. Okay, let's stop this. I mean, this part is usable, but I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh, I do know. So what's happening here? Why is it moving so much? Okay, the part in the middle is messing up. The thing is that this thing thinks that these letters that are moving on the background are part of the surface. I think that is the error. And also, well, yeah, I think that's the only thing, because nothing else is changing, right? Okay, let's try this. Let's do another thingy to just get rid of this. Okay, so keyframe here, keyframe there. Okay, maybe right here, another keyframe, another keyframe here. I should be paying more attention to my keyframes. Okay, here. Is that good enough? Yeah, I mean, this is a garbage mat, so that's good enough. And what I'm going to do, well, let's keep it there. I'm going to subtract this, and let's try it again. Track. Please be good. It is not. Why? I am not sure what exactly this is doing, but I will try this. I will set this to a lower area. I will not use this one. I will just use this area and try it again. No, it is already all over the place. Okay, what if I just use this screen and just use this point? I mean, that should be good enough, right? Kinda. Perspective, yes, I need perspective. Why? It is not great. It is... Oh my god. Why? Okay, what if I return it here so it can try to anchor to these points? I mean, it is a little bit better, but still not great. And I think the thing is that I am not sure why. Why is it not working? This is my active tracking. I will set this to magenta. It is gliding. Okay, I'm going to delete this. It is not working. I thought this was a good idea. It is not. What's with the music? Let's go here, and okay. The playlist was already over. Whew. What time is it? 11:24. Okay, let's take a break. Just a small break. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to hit... I will save this. I will also apply matte. That looks great, actually. I mean, not great, but looks kind of good. I love seeing mattes like that. Like, I don't know what is it, but I love to see mattes. That's like a very nerdy thing to say, right? I like to see the mattes. Yeah, so be back in a couple of minutes, and let me hear in the comments if you want to see something special inside these screens, because I don't know what I'm going to put inside. So if I actually manage to track all of these screens and finish the practice, let me know what should I put inside the screen. So I'll be back soon. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing. Yes, I can hear myself. That's perfect. Okay. So, mathematics, Parshus. You mean like some kind of equations? I mean, yeah, we could put some kind of. Okay, so this could be interesting. What you're saying is actually very interesting. I know you cannot see me. I am finishing eating some tacos because Mexican, right? Okay. The interesting thing for me about that suggestion, here I am, is that we can put in practice some motion graphics. That will not be an easy task. I hate motion graphics. But, here's the but. I need to practice motion graphics. Sometimes I think I underestimate the amount of work that you need to comp something like this. The movement is really steady. It's a good camera movement. This is like a good kind of green. You can key it pretty fast. We have tracking points. Everything is well done in this shot. It is a well shot clip. But still, it is taking me a huge amount of time. I mean, I'm no expert. I would really enjoy to see how a person with much more experience in fusion and compositing could do this like in a better way and much faster. But still, it is not that simple, you know? So this kind of practice is really good to appreciate the work of every VFX artist and compositing artist and all that kind of people. Oh yeah, we still have two more screens to go. The thing about these two screens is that we don't see much of them. We see like just a little bit. I mean, I will try just one more thing. Please, please work, please. I just need one tracking point. I just need to track you. Adjust the track, not the scale, not the rotation, just the translation, just the position. Just please track the. Oh my God! I put the keyframe in the wrong place. There you go. Okay. Please work. Oh my God! What the hell was that? This thing just said, nope, I am not going to work, like at all. What kind of hell is this? I hate you. Okay, so what just happened? I will delete all of the tracking. Okay, I'm going to delete the layer, you know? Okay, so get away layer. Now, let's try this again. Let's go to the very last frame. Let's draw a shape right in here. I do not want to track anything but the translation. Cool. Please work. Why are you doing that? What do you want from me? Why? Why do you want to go there? I mean, should I just track the one on the bottom? I was not aware that I was moving the... Oh my God, no. Let's see, just one frame, track one frame. In what world this makes sense? Please let me know, Mocha, please. And then it goes back. I mean, search area? No, not auto. No. Just a couple of frames. No, my God. Why are you like that? Less frames, just 100 frames and 67 frames. That's it. Yes. Okay, so let's try this again. Why is it jumping to other? What if I want just 15 frames? 15 frames, 15 pixels. Okay, that appears to work. Let's try. I mean, now it works. The thing is that the search area was too big, and that's why now it's working. But now it makes me think, should I try this again? The way I was trying last time? What if I do this and that, and then try to, can I add? I think I can add points, right? But I'm not sure how. Okay, let's try this. Can you please, pretty please, work? I mean, I think it's better. What are you gonna do there? I think it works. You know what? I was wrong. Muka was doing a pretty great job. The thing is that I was not specific enough. Look at that track, that's amazing. Okay. Woo! Hello, my dear remastered. Welcome to the other channel. To the other, much more silent channel. Okay, this works like a charm, to be honest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, oh no, I just tracked the. Let me try something else. I will try to actually track all of these settings. Yeah, this is where it is going. Okay. No. The other one was fine. Okay. Continue with the Mocha. Yeah, we're still working in Mocha. I have to get better at Mocha because 90% of VFX and compositing work is just tracking and doing some roto, right? So I think I will do like a very huge amount of things here. So what Pausius was suggesting is to put some mathematic equations inside of all of these screens. And that means a little bit of motion graphics. So I am hoping that I will be able to actually do that. Okay, this will be just my tracking for tracking background screens, if that makes sense, maybe. And now I will try to make another layer, which will be right here. There's no way that I will actually try to track this because it will not be able to do so. Okay, let's be real. So what I'm going to do instead is recycle the tracking information from the other. This screen is so weird. So weird. Try to use the tracking data from this thingy right here. So, where is it? Layer 12. I thought, what? Okay, I messed up. This is the monitor or the screen number 1, 2, oh, number 4? Why I didn't name this layer. What are you doing, Daniel? Screen number 3, this one. And this is going to be the number 4. Let's put it in magenta pink. What? This is no... I am really struggling. Okay. This is going to be blue because this is my tracking data. Cool. I do not want to track this. Let's put this right here. This is my working one. And now this is my screen number 5. The one on the left is the number 4. Okay, so now what I want to do is to link the track to the one that says screen 4, but this is not screen 4. This is tracking data. Okay, so the tracking from here is going to be, oh yes, look at that. Isn't that great? I love it. Okay, so just one little bit adjustment, if I may. Oh yes, that's perfect. I didn't have to track anything anymore because this already has a good tracking data. Oh, thank God. Let's try another one, which will be oh, escape. I don't want this anymore. Okay. I want, okay, yes, I can see the more here. This is a good amount of screen considering everything else. And try to do it all over again. Here, and hopefully here. Yeah, maybe. And the data is going to be coming from the same tracking data. Oh, that's precious. Look at that. Cool! Love it. So, tracking data, I don't need it anymore. I don't need the monitor, the awful line, the left guy, or the right guy. I just need all of this. And this is the screen number 4. Let's put it in green. And right now, let's try to save this, close this. Let's see the mat. I am missing 1 mat. 2 mats. Oh, look at that. I love it. I am missing 2 screens. I think that I messed up, as usual. Okay, so screen 1, add. Screen 2, subtract. Okay, so add. Screen 3, transparent. Okay, add. Screen 4, add. Screen 5, add. Subtract. Oh, no, this monitor is not going to subtract anything, just transparent. Yeah. And add. Tracking data? No. Transparent. Okay. Is that cool? That's better. Much better. So the thing here is that these guys are not actually well tracked. Actually, I am not going to subtract this. Let's try this again. Launch Mocha. Where is it? Here it is. And where is the awful line? Transparent. Thank you. Save. Close. There you go. This is better. And what if I apply the mat? Yeah. Love it. I do love this. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Okay, so let me just enjoy this moment. This looks so good. So tracked. Okay, so what I will need to do is I'm not sure. What I think I should do next, it's like the delta keyer, right? But where am I going to put this delta keyer? It should be right here. What if let's hope this doesn't go to hell. Yeah, that's perfect. Sorry. Apply the matte. Yes. Let's use this as my effect mask. Cool. And then I am just going to pipe this all over here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And my delta keyer is going to be... Okay, this is a huge problem because of the garbage mats of these guys, but let's go one step at a time. Let's see the mat. Cool. I need more or less green. Perfect. And oh, that looks actually really good. And with that, what I will try to do is to... Could I just copy, paste, and just get rid of the blue ones? Could I? Can I? Should I? Will I? I will. Oh yes, look at that. Let's erode. Perfect. That looks amazing, to be honest. Cool. So, I would also need to combine these two mats. Because right now I have this and I have this. And also, I have a hard time removing the tracker markers. I think they all are different. The ones from yesterday were giving me like a huge nightmare, but it was really simple. What I did was just to reuse the mat from Mocha and just use it to just mask it. It worked perfectly. But every time it's different. It is not always that simple. Okay, so what I will need to do is go into Mocha, and I will not be able to subtract left and right guy because it just doesn't work. So transparent. Okay. That's the way it is. So there is like a huge problem here because what I'm doing right now is also affecting the key from these guys. They are looking pretty much transparent. I am just... Wait. Oh, that's good. I thought this was not working, but this just looks weird for me. Okay, that's good. I will need to recover the alpha from these guys. So yesterday what we did was just to use a magic mask. Should I use a magic mask? Actually, the key here is not that bad. Things get bad here. Am I right? Yeah, with the blue one. Oh, the green one is also hideous. Okay, so both of them are bad. Okay. I need to roto these guys, as usual. But I'm not sure if I should be doing it before or after the final transform? I will do it after. Let's see what happens. So I will do this in a better way. Refine range, that's good enough. Let's see what happens. Everyone does this differently. Let's see if this works. It should, but I'm not sure if it will. Working. The magic mask is working. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. Actually, pretty good. Pretty neat. Yeah, this one is left guy. So let's just try to track this one. Don't crash. Don't crash on me. Yeah. Gone. Cool. Looking good. Looking great. I just can't understand how is it able to know that this is a hand. Well, it doesn't know it is a hand, but it knows that it should be removed. Look at this. With just one stroke. It's amazing. You know what? I used to say that the rotor brush from After Effects was working better, but right now, this is amazing. This is just amazing, straight up amazing. I will just, okay, what will I do? I will create another magic mask for the one on the right, which is this guy. I mean, this should be like much more simple, right? I think. Let's get into better. Let's select this guy. Whoop. Cool. And let's track it. I mean, it is starting to flicker on the top area, which I don't care, to be honest, because it has nothing to do with the screen, so good enough. But I'm still not sure. Okay, let's hope for the best. I'm curious to know if all of you in the chat have already used Fusion Studio instead of just the Fusion version of DaVinci Resolve. Just curious. I have seen that they are doing roto with a depth mask, and there is a heart here, which I kinda like, but sometimes hate because it, okay. With a depth mask, and I see that it is very fast. What do you think? I think that could actually work, but just in very specific cases. Like, for example, in the way the depth mask works, at least to my understanding, is that it actually tries to know what is in focus and what is not. So if it is blurry, it should be in another plane than the thing that is in focus, right? So it tries to establish some depth. It is great if there is like a very dramatic change. If I have like a main character in focus in front of the camera and everything else is in the background, like a few meters away, it may work like with no problem, and it will actually be a little bit faster, but it doesn't work like every time. And I think that in my experience, it is not perfect for masking. I mean, for color masking, yeah, no problem. You can use it like right away. I have done it and it's amazing. But for compositing work, it is a bit more tricky. I once tried to combine both, to combine the depth mask. Oh, it is done. And combine it with the magic mask. It was an interesting result. It was not perfect, but it kind of worked. Okay, let's try to cache to disk. Pre-render. Oh my god, the pre-render is flying all over the place. Cool. What happens if I try to do this? Does it? Okay, I'll try to cache it once again because it doesn't. I was terrified of trying to pipe this in, but I think it's good. It's doing a great job, to be honest. Yeah, cool. So I will do the same with this one and try to just cache to disk. I mean, yeah, it's usable, but not in every situation. I mean, the greater tools you have and you actually know how to use, the better. You can be creative that way. Okay, so I will add a matte control. Here's the background, here's the foreground, and I'm going to combine both. What? What am I doing wrong? Oh, let's go. Huh, interesting. Okay, so here is my two guys perfectly. This is the end of my comp. Oh my god, this gets tricky very fast. This is the end of my comp. This is my two delta keys. Oh, okay, so I will need to add this matte too. How can I do that? I'm not sure. Oh. Should I use solid matte? No. Should I use garbage matte? Kinda. What if I invert my matte? Cool, that's the way it is. Okay, cool. So I am actually using the two delta keys. And then, whoop. Can I do this? Okay, so what I need to do then is I think that it is put this over. Yes, that's it. And right now, sure enough, I have this. I had... am I having... Why is this guy not transformed? What's happening here? Yeah, he should look like this. Not like this. Okay, let's first try to contract both masks. Oh, expand. Yeah. And blur. Cool. Blur a little more. Okay. That kind of looks awful, to be honest. Not that much blur. Combine alphas, is that? What about combine RGB values? Solid? I am very... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I will pipe this in right here, but using this as the effect mask. Cool. Cool, that's the way it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so what I'm going to try right now, I just need to get rid of this. So what if I try to use the spill suppressor, like right here, spill suppressor, spill remover, but oh yeah, that works perfectly. Love it. I love it. This is before, this is after. Yeah. And it gets rid of all of the, amazing. Love it. Love it. This is perfect. Cool. So I'm going to start working not in high quality because now it's starting to get a little bit crazy in here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to render this. This is like too much processing. I have a question about this. What is the original image here? Oh, okay, that's good. I thought this was... Okay, looking good. Cool. So, what I'm going to try to do is first, everything out to this point is working perfectly. So I have, in theory, no need to start rendering over and over and over again. Because what I want to do now is to put all of these images in the bottom. So I can add, what's the name? Render? No, it's not a renderer. Media out. Saver, yeah, a saver. That's the way it is. I will save it as an EXR sequence actually, but in a pre-render. Pre-renders. And this is going to be my BBC spill. The only reason I'm saying that this is a BBC spill remover is because I am trying to compression DWA okay, auto file open EXR, yes, full renders, okay, create folder, no, export output color space, keep, okay, perfect, audio, no audio, video type, PAL, oh yeah, it's PAL actually. Okay, I think that's it. And what I'm going to do is just hit render. High quality, obviously. Frame range. Start render. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is rendering this whole sequence because right now I don't need to do anything else but to start like actually compositing the screens. So I would prefer to have like a pre-rendered kind of footage instead of trying to make the magic mask work over and over and over again, you know? I hope that makes sense. Pa 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 pam. Pa 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 pam pam. Let's just hope that it actually looks good. Okay, so right now this one was a renderer. I'm going to, a saver. So I'm going to load this one. Where is it? Okay, here it is. I didn't want to merge it. So right now this is the same footage, but the difference is that it is already an EXR sequence. I don't know why is it it is actually doing all of the, oh, I know why. Sorry. Now, okay, cool, now. So even if I don't have visuals in the, okay, this is the thing. That looks perfect, and it is now running fast. So what I now will try to do is to make some kind of gesture to myself to know that this is the render of this output and that this is the loader of that. I mean, the only thing that I will try to do is just to put an outline. Is it an outline? No. What's the name of this? Is it a flow thingy? Underlay. I will put an underlay, so I will know that all of this is like the same thing, right? So this goes here, and now I know visually that this is like a point where I am rendering. So that's perfect. Okay, so cool. Now what I need to do is to start putting the screens. Let's start with screen number 1. I will go into Mocha, and with Mocha I am going to export the information from the screen number 1. I will where is it? Export shape, no, export track. Blackmagic Fusion, that's perfect. I will just copy to the clipboard, close, go here, and hope for the best. I don't remember what should I put in here. This is a tracker, so I will need a match move, cool. And I need an actual, okay, so right now I am not going to generate my motion graphics. Those are going to be, maybe tomorrow I will actually do those. So right now I am just going to generate something, maybe just like a grid, you know, tools, generators, background, plasma, text, fast noise. Do I have like a kind of grid? Just a grid. Yeah, grid is grid. Why do I have to? Oh, I know. This one. I mean, this will be kind of tough to render, but let's try it. Cool, I like it. And what I'm going to do is put it right here. Put it. This has to go here. Okay, it is already match moving, but I will actually try to use the corner positioning. Cool! Lovely. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so this thing, I think it's getting crazy with the render, so that is too much. I will try to use another grid. The S grid should be good enough, but I will not be able to pipe it right in here because this is a shape. So I will need an S render. Let's try this. If I don't see anything, that may be because I don't have anything here. So why I don't see anything? I will need like some kind of background. Will I? Should I? What the hell? What am I doing? I don't know why this is not rendering. Okay, I will use a sample image. That's it. I will take a picture of myself. Yeah, of course I will put myself in this composition. Like, why not? Go in here. Thank you. That's me. Okay, here's a big problem. It will have to be background. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Okay, of course this is not working because of the color, but everything else, I think that looks good. I am happy with that. Okay, So right now I am going to I will put another image. I don't like to see myself in there. Yeah, this one looks great. Cool. And this will be a little bit dumb, but I will need to color transform this. Swap. Perfect. Now it works. And then I will need to actually color correct this. So the contrast should be like this, and a little bit more blue in the offset. Oh, that's not blue. What? Okay, no. Yeah, blue. Again. But also a little bit of green. Not that much. Okay, that looks kind of good. Cool. Should I move the corner pin? Oh no, it is working. I thought I should move. No, those are the borders of the computer, so that's good enough. Okay, so I will need to how can I say this? Do the exact same thing with the other 4 screens. This should not be a problem. This should be as easy as monitor 1, monitor 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Let's face it, it's not going to be that way, but let's try. Let's go into monitor number 2, screen number 2, export, copy, close, select gray area, paste, get rid of this, pipe this into the background, this into the color transform. Let's copy this thing. Opa! Copy, gray, paste, thank you. And let's see if this works. This should be corner positioning, cool, background over foreground. Amazing! Can't believe how good this is. Love it. I will just need to move the offset. Like quite a bit. The offset of the tracker number 1. This will be right here. And right here. Right here. Cool. Tracker 2. Right here. And right here. Tracker 3. I think that this one is never visible, but okay, let's try. And this one goes over here. Cool. And now let's try and play back. Yes, this works. Okay, so screen number 2 is done. Perfect. Let's go to the screen number 3. Let's go back into Mocha. Launch the UI. Screen number 3. Export track. Copy. Close. Click. Paste. Delete. Pipe this in. And try to do the same with this. And corner positioning. Yep. What? Okay, I will need the offset. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes, background over foreground. Cool. So the thing is that okay, I think that I didn't do the surface thing. So let me try. I'll go back into Mocha. This is screen number 3, right? So screen number 3, where's the... Yeah, the surface is absolutely all over the place. So I will just... Oh, it is not all over the place. I didn't just adjust it to the size of the monitor, so no problem. This is the one that has the most amount of movement, I think. Like, non-intended movement. Worth saying. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's really awful. What did I do? That's terrible. because I need this to be right here. And it is moving all over the place. Interesting. Okay, so the thing is that it is not moving with the shape. Okay, I will. Can I undo this? Like everything? Cool. Close. This never happened. Don't save. Okay, cool. Where's the? No. Oh Jesus. Okay, I didn't copy the. Can I just Control Z this? Yes, I can. Of course I can. The almighty Control. Oh my God, this is awful. I didn't expect this. And also, it is not. What did I do? It is moving. The offset is moving. I hate you. I hate you. I will try to keyframe this. I don't care. I will go back here, and these are trackers number 2 and 4. So I will select 2. Keyframe the offset as the same as in number 4, and in the end and the last frame I will move this here, well, yeah, as well as number 2, first number 2. Okay, cool. And then number 4. Okay, so that should be enough, right? That's good enough, my man. I refuse to keep doing anything else. Okay, so what I need to do now is get rid of this. Why? I mean, this is awful too, to be. Oh, well, no, not that much. It is like, you know. Let's go here. Adjust tracker number 1. Can I adjust it manually? Oh no, this is the don't move that. Can I just, okay, cool. Can I do this then? Okay, the offset is not moving as I wish, so what I'm going to do is this and a little bit of this, and let's try it again with the number 2. Let's move this and let's move this here. I mean, there is a very weird thing happening when you, yeah, exactly that, when you're moving this offset, because it starts interpreting like everything in a different way, so you have to try to eyeball it over and over and over again, but yeah, eventually it's going to work. Cool. Oh, okay. What is going on with you? Okay, that's good enough. What about number 3? It has to be a little bit more down here. Number 1, a little bit up. Cool. And number 2, you're a mess. Great. Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to. No, it doesn't work. I will have to once again set a keyframe for the offset, which I hate because it shouldn't be that way. Oh no, wait. Oh, no. Well, first of all, I will need to adjust this. Okay, and number 3. Okay, that's better. I mean, not perfect. Better still. Cool. Cool. Number 2. Okay, 4. Cool. Good enough. I mean, it still moves, but it is like really struggling, like so bad. I mean, I need this. I will put keyframes in the 4 trackers because I'm not sure if 2 are going to be enough in this case. Maybe not. Let's try. Okay, maybe here. Number 3. A little bit down to the left. Number 1 to the left. Is that enough? Okay, here you're going to need to be right here, and you're right here. My God, this is a mess. To be honest, I have no idea of how I should actually do this inside Mocha, because this should not be solved inside this tab. I mean, no, that's just awful. Track number 3 keyframes, track number 1 as well. And I think this is the endpoint. Okay. I mean, it kind of, oh. I really thought, but why it returned here? That doesn't make sense. Oh my God, what happened? What happened to you? Track number 1 should be here. Track number 3. Okay. Okay, I think this is the one. This is the one. I know it. I know it. Come on, please. Oh, why? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I put, okay, get rid of this. And with you too. Okay, I think that's, yeah, that's solved. Much better, thank you very much. 3 screens ready? Are these ready? I think they're not. I think there was an issue here. Let me try to, right? Is this solved? No, this is just not visible. But yeah, the screen, oh. I need, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I am just going to change the order of this. I am going to put this here and this here. Problem solved. I am amazing, I know. The offset is ruining everything, but I don't care. Okay, problem solved. So this is screen number 1. This is number 3. I should put some kind of underlay, right? So I am going to say that this is screen number 1. Yep. This is going to be about screen number, whoop, not help, thank you. This is going to be screen number 2. This is going to be screen number 3, obviously. Number 4. And yeah, number 5. Okay, so this is screen number 1. Screen number 2 is this one. This is screen number 3. Thank you very much. And where should I put screen number 4? Yeah, right in the back. That's perfect. Almost done. Almost done. I mean, at least this part. Mocha Pro. I want screen number 4. Oh, I don't know if I will need to arrange the offset. I have no idea. Screen number 4. Are you visible? Yes. I think it's working. Export to tracking. Copy. Close. Gray area. Paste. Delete this. Pipe it right in here. Copy the same nodes. And this goes here. This is going to be a match move with the background. No, not a match move. Corner. Yeah. With the background over the foreground. Sweet. Yes, I will need to change the offset. I thought I was going to be lucky this time. Apparently I'm not. Oh, that's enough. Number 2. Also that's enough. Number 1. Enough. Number 2. No, 3. Cool. Okay, so now the vertical axis. Number 1, right here maybe. Number 2, here. A little bit to the left. Thank you. Number 1, topping. Cool. Number 3, right about here maybe. And number 4 as well. Cool. Okay, so let's try it. Almost. Number 1, I will just do this. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Let's face it. It's not. I mean, it's actually really good. Cool. That's perfect. And this is screen number 4. So I will put the underlay right here. Cool. And last but not least, screen number 5. Export the tracking, copy the clipboard, close, paste. Where is it? No. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Right in here, and copy the same and paste it here, and it's here. It is a corner pin. Background over foreground. Of course, I will need to modify the offset. Because yeah. Okay, perfect. I will need a place to set this, maybe here, I think. That's it. Trackers, number 1, just to the left, right here. Number 3, just to the left, right here. The one on the right is this one, and the one on the bottom. Cool. So now the vertical axis. Right here maybe, and number 3 right here, number 1 right here, number 2 right here. Okay, almost. Number 1 is going to be right here. Is it done? It is done. Look at that. It is done. I mean, yeah, we'll still need to work on the assets of each one of these screens, but to be fair, that's actually great. So the cool thing about this workflow is that now the only thing that I will have to do is just replace whatever I want in the actual screens. I mean, it's just about sending the right node, but everything is already set. Oh, I'm so glad about this. What time is it? 12:30. I mean, I think that I have already worked for just 2.5 hours. This feels like 8 hours worth of time. I was suffering so much. Okay, I'm trying to think, what should I do next? Should I try to start with the motion graphics? The ones from the inside of the screens? Could that be an actually good idea? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to not think about it. Okay, I'm not going to do nothing for now. Let's try to get some distraction from Aces? No. From the Black Magic forums. Let's go into the forum and let's see. Let's view active topics. AMD and DaVinci Resolve. What is this? I've been having problems with DaVinci Resolve not being able to open it. We'll start and get to the project screen, but as soon as I click on a project, DaVinci Resolve will freeze and then close. It started doing this just after the last. Oh, AMD Adrenal. Oh, this is with the he's not talking about the processor, he's talking about the graphics, right? I saw this in a Discord channel, but the problem in that case was that they were doing some remote work. So one of the people on the other side of the country was modifying like very sensitive settings of DaVinci, and that was causing like a huge amount of problems. So yeah, that's a very big problem. Change angle camera in multicam. Crashes when playback. Will not open in Windows 10. I am already in Windows 11. I didn't remember, but I updated like 5 months ago, or like 6 months ago. Resolve on Linux? What's this? I know there is a Linux version of DaVinci Resolve, but I was curious about a few things. Are there any specific distros known to work better or worse with Resolve? Any better? I think that CentOS or even Rocky Linux, I think. I just mean more out of the box without needing a ton of tinkering. I don't mind some tinkering, just don't want to spend all weekend or I understand what he's saying. Tinkering, trying to get it to work. The second question is, are there things that simply don't work in the Linux version? That's a very good question, but I think the answer will be no. I mean, why? Oh, maybe the cloud thing? I don't know. I'm currently running Resolve Studio on Windows. Does the license allow me to download the Studio version of Resolve for Linux to test it out? It should, because you are able to install DaVinci in 2 screens. So, in 2 screens. The Resolve Studio license should allow you to install it in 2 different computers. It doesn't matter if those are Mac OS, Linux, PCs with Windows. I mean, yeah, that should work just fine. Any other gotchas I should be thinking about? Okay, let's see the answers. There is an official distro for Resolve, CentOS. I told ya. Yes, MP4 is pretty tricky. Oh, I think I already had a problem with this, with Flame. And that's a very common format outside of broadcast and cinema. Yes, the license is cross-platform. I told ya. Linux offers ProRes encoding. Windows doesn't. But Windows offers AAC export in MP4, whereas Linux doesn't. So your distro needs might influence your decision. Interesting. Yeah, I was right. Most of it. It used. Oh, yeah, Rocky Linux. I also told you. It's now Rocky Linux. If you download the Linux version of Resolve, the installer comes with a PDF with more information, including the link to the Blackmagic standardized DaVinci Resolve environment ISO. MP4 works fine, as long as you are using the studio version and your hardware has support for H.264 and H.265 acceleration. It works just like on Windows. The issue that the AAC audio codec is not supported. Okay. Just using the Linux version of DaVinci Resolve Studio doesn't give you ProRes encode support. Oh, for that you need that dongle that comes with a DaVinci Resolve Advanced panel. Really? I didn't know that. That's messed up. I mean, there is no way, at least to my knowledge, that DaVinci or Blackmagic actually knows if the dongle you have was bought like for just $300 or if it was included with the DaVinci Resolve Advanced panel. Although it may be the case, and that would actually make sense, but it's still kind of weird. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Didn't know point 4. Yeah, me neither. Short answer, Rocky Linux, single good NVIDIA graphics card and a stable, robust hardware setup. Long answer, if you have a preference in distros, chances are it will work if you have competent hardware, including a recent CPU and a discrete NVIDIA or AMD graphics card. Cleanly install the manufacturer recommended drivers. Okay, there are some very interesting things in here. Proxies are arborescence. I don't know what arborescence is. Decklink, no studio version after logging into blackmagicdesign.com. There are not very interesting topics in the Blackmagic forums. Ultimat. What's the deal with Ultimat? Yes, it was. I don't know what's the point of this guy. Does anyone who can share this info know why the situation is that way? Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Okay, interesting. So there are not many interesting things here in the DaVinci Resolve forums. What about unanswered posts? Almost the same. Proxy versus timeline resolutions. I have a noob question on proxies and timeline resolutions. What is more important to have better performance on older hardware? Bitrate or resolution or both? For example, H.264, 8-bit, 420, half res, 1080p has the same bitrate as H.264, 8-bit, 420, 1080p. Will the half res proxy be easier to work with? Huh? Well, first of all, you shouldn't use H.264 for your editing, so that's for start. What if the above proxies are used in a 4K timeline versus a 1080p timeline? Will the 1080p timeline be easier to edit on older hardware? Yeah, that's the way to go. That will actually help. Is there any issue using proxies with different resolutions in the same timeline. For example, H.264 8-bit 1080p generated by DaVinci, along with proxies generated in camera by Sony at 720p. There should not be a problem. The thing is, what settings are you working with? You have to be careful on the scale settings. Yeah, I will open this. Upscale settings. That's the tricky thing. So whenever you have, like for example, this footage is 4096, right? So if I take my EXR sequence, which is in 1080, there shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so as you can see, right now, this footage is 1080p, and this one over here is 4K, okay? But both of them work perfectly. Both of them are like using the exact same size of the screen. But here's the magic. You have to be in the settings and in the image scaling. When there is a mismatch in the resolution files, you have to say that they should be scaled to fit the entire image. If you say center crop with no resizing, then this image, which has a much larger resolution, is going to appear to be larger, and this one is going to be fine because this is 1080 in a 1080 timeline. This is 4K in a 1080 timeline, which makes sense. You would have to actually go into the inspector and reduce the scale, okay? But it all depends on that. That is one of the most annoying things at first when you're beginning in DaVinci Resolve, because nobody tells you that, and that's kind of difficult at the beginning. Is there any issue using proxies with different resolutions? Oh yeah, that's it. Cool. DaVinci Resolve crashing. It always crashes, man. Context: Windows 10, 18.5, no issues. New project, crashing every time I press play button on the timeline. Okay. Okay, here are the logs. I don't know how to inspect the logs, to be honest, but I would actually, if he was not having problems before, I think that the problem would be any other thing but DaVinci. You either have a corrupt file, and that's why it is crashing. So I would suggest like to reformat all your files, like to export them like in a ProRes LT, maybe, just to make sure, or the NXLB, the same, and to be sure that your SSD is working fine, that it has enough space to work. Those would be my suggestions. Okay, so I think this would be, I was hoping that I would gather enough energy, like distracting in other things, but to be honest, I am done. I am done for today. I mean, I am happy with this result. This is working well. This is like a real-time playback, and that's because I was able to render it before. And tomorrow we are going to continue doing some motion graphics for these screens with some mathematic equations. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but that should be on tomorrow. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. That was an amazing stream. I will see you, in this channel. I will see you next Monday. I will see you next Monday in this channel. And if you are going to be in the Spanish speaking channel tomorrow, well, then I'll see you tomorrow. And that's great. So thank you very much. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.